Good afternoon. It's Tuesday, January 30th, 2024. Peace is a part of the prosperity of a nation. Let peace reign. On the news this afternoon. Many still missing as Monday's Nimbe jetty fire leaves 3 dead. Police kill notorious sea pirate in River State. Governor Fubara reads Riot Act to reappointed commissioners. Rivers Assembly accuses Governor Fubara of misconduct and CBN to relocate over 1,000 staff members to Lagos State. And on the foreign scene, Ghanaian court sentenced 12 to life imprisonment over killing of soldier. I am Ifechuku Moyele with the news. Now, unconfirmed number of people are still missing after the fire at the Boni Bile Nimbe jetty in Port Harcourt on Monday. Some boat drivers say 3 persons died and 2 other victims were hospitalized. They told our correspondent that the fire affected 4 market passenger boats carrying about 200 people. Joining us now via the telephone is correspondent Samuel Wala, who is currently at the jetty. Hello, Sam.
Good morning, Mr. Chuko.
Yeah, good morning.
Good afternoon, sorry.
Good afternoon. So what is the situation at the moment over there?
Okay, presently, the security agencies are there. In fact, like a police post at the jetty, and the men of the military are also there. Commissioner for Transport, Jacob Sinizina, has also just arrived. And people are also here. Some of those whose groups were affected are here recounting their losses. And so far, so good. That's the situation. But then there are rescue operations on what has to see how to rescue some of the persons who were also said to be missing yesterday.
Okay, thank you so much, Sam, for that information.
Thank you so much.
Now, the newly commissioned jetty and goods loaded for neighboring communities in Rivers and Brass in Bayelsa State were also destroyed. The fire was put out through the effort of residents who accused the fire service of failing to answer distress calls. Some of those affected recounted their losses. Another resident who spoke to our correspondent anonymously accused men of the armed forces of aiding the activities of illegal refiners at the jetty. Yesterday, an eyewitness said the boat where the fire started was loaded with illegally refined petroleum product, popularly known as fire.
The person in charge of the local boat now tried to on the engine, and it was like the engine was having a little fault. So on the process now, because there was some gas cylinder at the bottom of the local boat. So at some point, we just hear noise, the gas cylinder just explode, and that was how the fire started. The locally refined product, fire, diesel, and kerosene was also inside the local boat. So that was how the fire intensified.
Meanwhile, the Nigerian Navy ship Pathfinder in Port Harcourt, River State, has arrested 11 suspected oil thieves in Krakrama Creeks in Asari-Toro local government area of the state. The commander NNS Pathfinder Commodore Desmond Ibu, while parading the suspect in Port Harcourt on Monday, said they were arrested in a wooden boat filled with equipment used in the construction of an illegal refining site. In another development, the Rivers State Police Command says operatives of the C4I intelligence unit in the command have killed a notorious sea pirate, John Togo. Speaking at a media briefing on Monday, Commissioner of Police Olatunji Disu said Togo terrorized boat drivers and passengers along the Boni, Andoni, Okarika and Port Harcourt waterways and was also involved in armed robbery, armed trafficking and kidnapping.
When he found that was cornered and outnumbered, Togo and his accomplices engaged in fire shooting at police officers, resulting in Togo's death and the recovery of his body. This successful operation sends a clear message that lawlessness and impunity will not be tolerated. Our condolences goes out to the families and loved ones of victims who suffered in the hand of John Togo. We assure the public that we will continue to work tirelessly to rid Rivers State of criminal elements.
The police also paraded two suspects, Daniel Desmond and Uzodinma Eze, arrested for child trafficking along the Iguruta-Eneka road. CP Disu said Daniel was caught carrying a newborn baby in a nylon bag.
The baby was still covered in blood and was struggling to breathe inside the sack. The placenta was also found along with the baby in the sack. Promptly recognizing the urgency of the situation, the officers promptly provided immediate medical attention to the infant, ensuring that it saves transportation to the police hospital. The medical team skillfully resuscitated the baby, who is now stable in health and receiving necessary medical attention. Following the apprehension of Daniel, I revealed the crucial information about the criminal network involved in this act.
Correspondent Mekotaka reports that the Commissioner of Police said the command also rescued 3 persons kidnapped from their residence at Igurutali in Ikwere local government area on Sunday. In the same vein, President of the Association of Senior Staff of Banks, Insurance and Financial Institution, Olusoji Oluwole, says neighborhood policing will help curb criminal activities. He said the government should adopt a situation where police officers live among citizens and provide intel on residents. Mr. Oluwole was speaking on how kidnapping and other criminal activities can be curtailed in Nigeria.
If you recall, years ago, there was a lot of agitation about having neighborhood policing and all the rest. Now, the whole idea behind it at that time was that within the state or within the neighborhood, you must ensure that your security people live around there. So you have a policeman who is attached to a police formation that is within his own little environment. So you see somebody who doesn't go out, who doesn't do anything, who is just partying every day, spending money, changing cars every day. We have that obligation to be able to raise alarm.
Similarly, the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, has called for the support of the Rivers State Police Command in enforcing its mandate. NAFDAC Director South Zone Chukwuma Olibu made the call when he paid a courtesy call on the Commissioner of Police Olatunji Disu at the force headquarters in Port Harcourt. Still to come, CBN to relocate over 1,000 staff members to Lagos office. Stay with us.
The leader of Egin Ladies Forum, Professor Grace Akoloku, and the entire members of Egin Ladies Forum congratulate and celebrate with our sister, the Deputy Governor of Rivers State, Professor Ngozima Odu, DSS RS, and her principal, Sansim Lalaye Fobara, GSS RS, the Executive Governor of Rivers State, on their victory at the Supreme Court. We say, Sister Gay, no! Yo, okay.
And now the rest of the news. Rivers State Governor Siminalayi Fubara has warned the newly reappointed commissioners not to use their position to sabotage his government. Addressing the cabinet members during the swearing-in of new appointees on Monday, Governor Fubara instructed that portfolios be reassigned to the 8 commissioners present.
To let it be part of my birthday gift. But please, let me also say this. Coming back and taking back your position is not for you to use it to destroy my government. I'll continue to say it. It's not about me. It's about the things that you can stand and defend. I don't have anything against anybody, but my advice is do those things that tomorrow, when your children hear, they will be proud of their parents. We can only go far when we join hands together for one purpose, a better River State that we all dream of.
8 out of the 9 reappointed commissioners in Rivers State got assigned their previous ministries. The only absentee was the former Commissioner for Special Project, Emeka Nwoke, who was also the Chief of Staff when the Minister of the FCT, Nyesom Wike, served as governor for 8 years. In the meantime, the Rivers State House of Assembly has accused Governor Fubara of engaging in illegality following his recent appointment. The appointees are to head 3 parastatals of government, namely the Local Government Service Commission, the Bureau of Public Procurement, and the New Cities Development Authority. During an unscheduled plenary at the Assembly quarters in Port Harcourt on Monday, the Speaker, Martin Amihuli, faulted the establishment of the New Cities Development Authority. Correspondent Sir Biorua reports that the House resolved that the clerk should write the governor on the consequences of not following the law before making such appointment. And now in business, at least 1,500 members of staff of the Central Bank of Nigeria will on Friday resume at its Lagos office following their redeployment from the headquarters. In entertainment, American singer Taylor Swift has generated over $330 million brand value for the NFL and the Kansas City Chiefs this season following her romance with Travis Kelce. And now in sports, former Super Eagle coach Sunday Oliseh has tipped the Côte d'Ivoire and Super Eagles are the title contenders at this year's Africa Cup of Nations tournament.
And now, we'll bring you news from around the world.
A Ghanaian court has sentenced 12 people to life imprisonment for killing a 32-year-old soldier, Major Maxwell Mahama, accused of armed robbery in May 2017 in the Dekira Obuasi area, sparking national outrage. That's a wrap on the news this afternoon. Before we go, let's have a look at the major story. Many people are still missing as Monday's Nimbe jetty fire leaves 3 dead. Police have killed a notorious sea pirate in River State. The CBN is to relocate over 1,000 staff members to its Lagos office. And on the foreign scene, a Ghanaian court has sentenced 12 persons to life imprisonment over killing of a soldier. The news was edited by Constance Mega. To reach the news team, send an SMS or WhatsApp to 0808-721-7215. I'm Ifechukwu Moyeli. Many thanks for listening.